And check. Got to get my loot drill ready, man. Got to get my loot drill ready. But while we're at it, we can take a look at the screen one time because I remember I had to cook them Manosphere dudes at least once. And so on this one, it was getting ready to end their live event over there, and I'm checking them out. And I'm like, man, I don't even know why I'm here until it got to like the very end, and I started hearing them talk that weird talk. I was like, ah, man, I got to capture a couple of screenshots. And so they had just got done talking about Kevin, the Kitten Hills guy. And I was like, damn, what can I hit him with? And so I was like, okay. And I got to type in. I was like, it takes a different kind of man to be a cheerleader. And I put the fingernails on and the crying cat with the red heels. I was like, men cheerleading for him can't respect them neither. What up, B1? Salute. And so we're at about that same conjuncture again, where men be, caping and going soft coddling and shit for other men, even if they kind of believe that the other men are complicit, but they really don't come out as strong as they should be. So we're gonna talk about sweet masculinity, but in this case, we have a different drill. So let's get to the drill and shit. Oh, hold on, that's not even the best one. I'll show you this one. Let me show you this one right here. Is it this one? Oh, okay, yeah. And I'm pulling this one out. I had to gouge them. See, they was getting ready to go. You see, it says thanks for tuning in. And so I hit him with one more on the way out the door. And I got these somewhere as well too. So I was crying when I grabbed these ones. I was like, what was your man's referring to when he said, Mr. Pipes, I've seen your work? That was a body bag. Because watch this. Watch the next one. Hold on. Watch the next one. Is it this one? Takes a difference. Boom, 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 bow. No. So when I said that, which one is it? Let's go one more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I asked him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what did your man's mean when he said, Mr. Pipes, I'm a fan of your work? Because you know Mr. Pipes is one of those male porn guys, and they was on Ramil's channel. And he was one of the people who kicked the ladies right off the stream, and they had to go in the back so they could get up there and have this conversation with Mr. Pipes. And so when I confronted the nigga about it, this was his response right here. He was like, this is Mr. Fantastic 824. We all know the page. I call him Fantasia, and it says at Brother Moses. Black people watch the most porn. I'm just one of the many with the little happy face or the little crying face. And so not only did I think that was hella funny, I'm glad that I captured the screenshots, and we're going to go a little further as we continue to beat them up with these loop drills. I think it just has to be done. All right. And so that's a hell of a premise to get started on. If I can figure out how to close this one, we'll get to the next one. Yada. All right, yeah, so that's classic right there. All right, and so I'm gonna start off with just one of the classics that I pulled out of the archives from the general observations about teachers. Before I do that, I want to shout out the folks who have made it into the chat thus far. As you know, I like to give a quick shout out. So Tasha D, salute. I gotta salute myself. Salute, Brother Moses. Seashell, salute to you. Tanju, I still can't say your name. Tanjanzu, well, salute. Um, Now, all of y'all with the most interesting names. Alakia, salute. I don't think it's Alikia because that would be crazy. All right, Alakia, I believe. And then Marcus Exada, salute. Shatera, as always, salute. Tanjan Zeus says, I don't know. All right, man. So I'm gonna start off with a classic one. I haven't even turned this into a loop yet because I was just in the archives. Like I know Goat has talked about a whole lot of these conversations over the years. And I had the idea because I was listening to Cross the Line Radio last night, and then I heard him give a shout out to Taz and Nyla Says. And he was like, well, if there is anybody who's consistently having this conversation, it would be Taz and Nyla Says. And then they went on with their show about child molestation in the black community and having people call in and giving them that degree of, comfort, being there with them. And so I heard that on Nate Shuttle. I thought that was pretty good. So that reminded me to dig into a couple of good ones before I get into my drill. Let me know if you can hear it
But
now.
y'all didn't talk about that. You had people trying to get that channel shut down. The Becky boys didn't want me sitting here talking about the 80% of teachers that are white and how they
Becky
take
boys.
care, take advantage of young boys. The Becky boys didn't want that. They got that deleted. So imagine now how I feel. I got black people telling me, oh man, you attacking black men, blah, blah, blah. But didn't nobody say shit when those black men were attacking my channel when I was only talking about white women, white men. Never talked about black people. But my channel was attacked and taken down for talking about shit like this. Real shit. A general observation about teachers. See, now we're moving the conversation forward because you think it's limited to the home. I showed you that it wasn't limited to the home. It's also the school that's at play. But now we're determining that outside factors that's not in the home or at the school are at play. And y'all don't want to talk no more. You just want to stop at the parents. See what I'm saying? Now y'all in my conversation. That's me who spent the entire year talking about how these white boys and these white men and these white women take pictures with young kids and use pictures of young kids and exploit young kids. That was me doing content on that all year. So now when I see y'all talking about it, it's kind of funny because again, when did y'all start talking about white boys taking advantage of young children? Well, actually, I can't even say it that way because you're not actually talking about that. See, again, conversation. This is something I've talked about for so long that I hear the conversation being steered in a different direction.
Yes, sir. So let me shout out that guy for the quick throwback from the archives, man. We know it's a dangerous conversation that's going on right now. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's a dangerous conversation that's happening right now. It must be discussed from a real lens, one that feels from the heart, the victims, not the perpetrators, and would rather see justice than injustice, whether it means they're black people or not. And so that's going to be a challenge, man, making these people do exactly what they're supposed to do, especially when we got the weirdos out there in the world who are condoned by the Manosphere. I mean, if y'all don't remember, they brought this dude on, not this dude, but they brought a dude on to their page. Had this type of conversation with their audience, had to been over 500 people in there. Most of the people in the chat room talking some crazy shit, agreeing with this position. So let me play just a little of it, but this shit is sickening.
That to prevent life, not the true romantic feeling, not the desire to escape life. That to prevent life from escaping.
About this.
Let's see what she feels about this.
Get that weird ass shit out of here. See, because we know that that's the group that they come from, we got to lean heavy on the dude who said he's ready to join the Black Manosphere. We don't know if he knows what he's ready for. How the hell is he going? Oh shit! Whole screen tripping. Having trouble connecting. Okay, how the hell is he going to be able to convince some of these dudes to believe in Yahweh? How? What kind of Bible study is they going to be able to have? Way they should be going. I mean, we done tried to beat the white off from that way. That didn't work. And so maybe if we drill these cats enough in the Manosphere, since that's who they want to be with. So I'm gonna hit them with one more.
Okay, I'm done. All right, Judah. Judah is on you, brother.
Response, please. Yep, Jabari is absolutely correct. He is finished and he's done. Now I know the chat, you're biased, but Judah Nazareth is HOK now. So all the relying on other people's sources and denial. We're not gonna drink water from denial. And he's done. Now I know the chat, you're biased, but Judah Nazareth is HOK now. So all the relying on other people's sources and denial. We're not gonna drink water from denial. Judah Nazareth is HOK now. So all the relying on other people's sources and denial. We're not gonna drink water from denial.
Yeah, hold up, real quick, family. Judah Nazareth is HOK. Hebrew Torah Nights is all right.
Absolutely correct. He is finished and he's done. Now I know the chat, you're biased. Judah Nazareth is HOK now. So all the relying on other people's sources and denial. We're not gonna drink water from denial.
Yeah, hold up, real quick, family. Judah Nazareth is HOK. Hebrew Torah Nights is all right. We come together in unity, and this is a build between both of them. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like they going against each other, trying to tear each other apart. That's not what they're doing. They are doing this for the viewers and for the people that's looking, that's going to learn. So let's get that. Let's give our brother a little shot. Give him a chance. You know, we know Jabari is the Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Judah Nazareth is just getting his feet wet. Now you see how tough it is over here, though, Judah. You know, you come over here, I guarantee you, if you knew what the topic was, you probably would have came with better.
If you know what the topic was, he probably would have came with better sources and shit. What's weird about what just happened was, man, my backups are in progress. I'll minimize the exit later. Anyway, what was weird about what just happened was that dude had the nerve to try to debate about rocks. Promise you it was about rocks on his debate.
But what does that have to? I just what did Ramil do? He was probably triggered from his own abuse.
Right. So he went back to his platform and clipped parts of the conversation and said, Nyla says supports a predator. And what he did was when she said, I sent you the email about the 17-year-old, he said, see, she sent Nyla pictures of a 17-year-old. She didn't send me a picture. That's why I showed that she was talking about the 17-year-old boy that was on the live stream with those Dusties and how he was basically intellectually destroying them. That's all she sent me. But he tried to say that she sent me pictures and she did all this, all to deflect from the fact that he got exposed. And because we were exposing Polite.
Oh, wait.
Manosphere, and maybe like a few others. But other than that, no, I had nothing to do with that. You have nothing to do with nothing like that. That's BS. And I truly apologize if that's what they're saying about you. I don't know any of those guys. Mm-hmm. I don't know any of them.
A little more context.
If you actually think back, Nyla, I've been sending you stuff for a while. I'm also the one that tagged you in that post a while back about the black guy that's over with the white lady. You know, talking about how he photoshopped her to look smaller.
Oh yeah, the Donovan Sharp.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah,
okay.
Second Donovan.
I've been a subscriber. I've been a subscriber of all of y'all. Maybe like 4 weeks ago, I'm the one that followed in the Cynthia show. And no, I'm sorry if that's what they're doing. It's a lie. It's BS. I'm not into any of that. I'm not into pedophilia or anything like that. It was a mistake 10 years ago that I had no idea of. That does not excuse me. I'm still at fault for it. And I didn't even know, I learned from Irene, I didn't even know that 17 was of legal age, but that still doesn't change the fact that he's still a child, and that was still my fault. And let's be clear, I'm not talking about the little boy that I just sent Nyla on Instagram. That's totally different. Two different things. So I'm sorry if they're trying to weaponize the situation against y'all.
And another one,
I
but
truly
and another one,
apologize
but
for that.
and another one bites the
No
dust.
problem.
Yeah.
So you called in. You just said that you
Real
just
quick,
wanted
man, I
to
had to do this,
apologize
man,
for
because,
because of the conversation. not
So
being
what
right.
ended up happening?
to the red pill
So what?
experience.
So this is the young lady that called in and said that she met a guy in a club. You want to tell the story again, or no?
Well, I remember her, but what does that have to? I just what did Ramil do? He was probably triggered from his own abuse.
Right. So he went back to his platform and clipped parts of the conversation and said, Nyla says supports a predator. And what he did was when she said, I sent you the email about the 17-year-old, he said, see, she sent Nyla pictures of a 17-year-old. She didn't send me a picture. That's why I showed that she was talking about the 17-year-old boy that was on the live stream with those Dusties and how he was basically intellectually destroying them. That's all she sent me. But he tried to say that she sent me pictures and she did all this, all to deflect from the fact that he got exposed. And because we were exposing Polite.
And another one. So let's see who they were talking about here. So this guy has a notorious track record for thinking that he's doing something intelligent over there in his space. So let's see who she's talking about.
And another one, but and another one, but and another one bites the dust. Yeah. Real quick, man, I had to do this, man, because we gotta welcome aboard another member to the red pill experience. Somebody else finally learned the error in his ways. This is some very important shit. This is history right here, man. Pro-black. Various reasons, such as these hoes ain't shit, such and such trading and turning their back on them. Welcome to the club. Sometimes it takes something to happen.
They played me on that video, but it's all good because we know we already got that content anyway. So my bad. They played me on that video. It turned the volume all the way down and shit, but we already know we got that content anyway, so we're good. In any event, you gotta move forward, man, because I remember this. This is hopefully what we need. We need another one of those people who can blow away the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Because instead of the new disease out there, we need them dudes to hit some of these dudes out there, man. This is how I feel. I feel like somebody just walked up on us like, hey, I'm Eileen cousin, partner. That's how I feel right now. Like they didn't walked up on me like I'm Irene cousin, partner. And I don't like the way you've been talking to her, and she don't either. That's what it feel like she'd have said, or they'd have said to us. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta get to this drill, but before we could get to the drill, there's just so much content that we gotta deliver to put it in perspective for ourselves, man. So much content to be delivered to put this into perspective, especially like this. When the founder of the Black One Network, or the co-founder of the Black First Network, Taz Exclusives, was coming out against this, is around what was it, like 2019? You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around then. He got a lot of pushback. He definitely got a lot of pushback, especially from those who claim to be big ass black gorillas or whatever that shit was. But yeah, he got a lot of pushback, you know what I'm saying? And people talking crazy shit, real crazy. Taz needs to get what? Taz needs to get what? And then, and what was the other one? Oh, I'm rocking with Fantastic to the motherfucking end. You see what I'm saying? Obsidian ruined himself aligning with B1. He should have listened to Angry Man. What do you mean he ruined himself? That dude sold like 70,000 books, I think, something like that. Fuck, they mean. It just be some weird shit, man, every time. So we just got a lot of content to keep breaking through. And as they continue to make these stupid ass statements, we're going to continue to pull out more shit from the archives. You know what I'm saying? So they keep going. Hell, the B1 Shine isn't even going at DJ Kid. He's using this to go at brothers, which is what in the beginning, I played the clip from him responding to this, saying, now these fools, you know what I'm saying? Now they think they're talking about it. But this is something that he had been talking about a while. And when it comes to the DJ Kid topic, they were the ones who threw the little girl under the bus. They threw the little girls. And as we continued to have the conversations about 13, she didn't deserve it. 14, they didn't deserve it. You know, all of those things that was rape at all times for all of them. These dudes were continuing to back the Jason Kid, not directly, but by saying, you know, by proxy, little girls be thoughts and all of that shit. And then one of the main ones who had the most egregious statements is Ramil, the one who says, yeah, they be thoughts and they be out there, you know, selling their body. And because of that, they can continue to do the crazy shit that they do. And so, yeah, they was on their third clip. I'm on my third clip. My motherfucking gun ain't empty. We can go 4 for 4 if we need to, because we see some of the most common names out there still having that conversation. Feed that ape to the system. Is that how they feel? Damn, Taz be wildin'. I heard that before. I know Taz be wildin', but it's only particularly when the bitch ass nigga has some weird shit to insinuating. When I actually hear the full blown, I've lost my patience with the guy. So, you know what I'm saying? There was just so much shit happening. I had to bring out some of these little quick receipts that I had on mine, just so we could show the dude who thinks that he sided with the Manosphere that he's not making a good move right there, that he's getting a lot of his information from some faulty ass sources. So check this one out. At Mr. Fantastic 824, Taz not only has no job, he is also a convicted felon, a murderer to be exact, claiming it was so-called self-defense. At Mr. Fantastic 824. Yeah. I mean, and I know he'll tell you that's just what we got to deal with as we, you know, as a content producer. But I disagree. Some of this shit is way too far. Some of this shit would have B1 Brother Moses catching a flight. I mean, I feel like at this point in my life, there is no place in the world that I can't get to. And some of these statements are so egregious, I would have to get there. YouTube or not, I am not that type of guy. I am not that type of man when it comes to some of these content creators or content supporters comments. You know what I'm saying? So many people from this old circle that had to break themselves down in order to feel relevant in somebody else's space. Here go another one. Why they all? There's nothing that they could do. I could, if I would have been a little bit or more on it a long time ago, there is no space that we could go to without these names showing up in the chat almost every day. I remember when Eagle told this dude he looked like he pisses himself. I thought that was comedy. And he was in the Bay Area too. So I tried to, you know, watch a couple of his videos, and him, you know, he did like photography and videography and some graphics and shit. He had a studio out there and shit, probably the safest part of Oakland he could live in. And this dude was like suing for what? What does he own? You see how they be taking them little shots and shit? He's not even worth the legal time and effort. Interesting. Dude just brings bad energy. Of course he would bring bad energy as he's confronting these type of dudes. Man, so it go back to the level of support that had been, you know, out there for the longest that we've been still rocking with, because this is way back then too. Brother Moses is, you know, as you see on the screen, this was cute, buddy. He has about the same number of people watching as I do. He was like, you know, I had to tell him, man, you're observing a real-time lecture delivered by the founder of Ziax Institute, an online-enabled STEM-based curriculum serving hundreds of Black families across the nation. And so dude is like, man, I ain't supporting him no more. You know who said that? You know what he said? I'm not supporting that no more. When way back then, I was trying to let these dudes know what was up. And then you see how they responded? I just found $5 in the couch. I need to donate to Umar. Okay. Or, okay, Brother Moses, thanks. Cannot wait for the FDMG to open up. This motherfucker's still waiting. All of my kids want to go to the FDMG Academy. None of them motherfuckers better have graduated or something, because that motherfucker still ain't out there, man. It's just not. It is not out there yet. Let me see. Okay, I got a couple of more. Just a couple of more receipts. Just a couple more. That's it. I only pulled out a couple for this one. It's gonna be another loop drill, but I gotta, you know me. I gotta drop my receipts first, and then we can get to the entertainment piece, just in case, another live B1, another B1 wants to go live and all that. I would have had the receipts out there already, so we could just continue to move forward. Now, I thought this one was interesting. See, they've been saying this for a while, and this looks like a Miss Tiana. Says the Manosphere don't want them around, so now they clout chasing with Tommy now, which was interesting. Why? Because the Manosphere space said not to give women any shine. The Manosphere space didn't want to deal with women. The Manosphere space was calling the women bitches and hoes. The Manosphere space was saying that these kids can be, what did they say? Thrown off a cliff? Something like that. I don't know if y'all remember all the finer details of the conversations that were happening at this time. But B1 Brother Moses gonna bring you right back and show you why these motherfuckers. Hey, if these want to be Sonetta's new recruits and he want to bring these type of people into the house of consciousness, so be it. But he should know who he's exactly dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I thought Tommy was self-racist till I actually listened to him. Too much truth in his talk. And why was that? Because he was bashing the shit out of women, which is why I said on the other one, I was there in 2017 when he got socked up. And that's when I finally drank the Kool-Aid. Like, yeah, if these dudes is ready to sock Tommy up, then I can rock with that shit. And yeah, they throwing around criminal records and shit like some of our leaders. I don't know if you agree or disagree with the dudes who was marching over the bridge and getting hit with rocks and spit on by the Southern Klans members. But yeah, they showing records and shit. Oh, this is my record. This is my prison photo. Nigga, that don't make you hard to me. Nigga, I don't give a motherfucking fuck. And what was real interesting about this post particularly, or this screenshot that I took back then, is because if you see, this was July 10th, 2019. And if you see on the bottom of this, Trouble Man 31, I don't even know if y'all know who that is. If you know who Trouble Man 31 is, then you'll also know this dude saying, thank you for your service, sir. That it went February, March, April, and then May. Trouble Man and his woman were alleged to have gotten into it with a whole group of women coming out, like 12 of them or something like that. And some of them being underaged, trying to go at them on the same type of case. And the reason I bring that out is because what happened to that case? And so what generally happens, even when, the young people do come forward and the mothers do come forward, and if the fathers are with them and the fathers come forward seeking, American justice the right way, go to the police, leave your police report, go to the hospital, get all of the DNA that you can. Even if they find the DNA, the police reports put out there, the fingerprints are done and charges are laid out. These type of things can stretch for years, to the point where it's just deteriorating the soul of the victim. And particularly when they have to get on social media and hear so many people talking about the perpetrator and not the victim. And so a lot of these perpetrators got to be dragged on these little drill sessions, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck what you feel about this motherfucker. The reason these motherfuckers came out is because he even admitted that some things were happening. Now, how they get you is that, it was consensual and none of them were minors. And then you'll hear them say on channels like Dumb Eel, you'll hear them say, how they be lying about their age and shit. And I thought that was a piece of shit for somebody to even say after calling them thoughts of shit. And so I continue to go in. See, this image right here, which was published, it was republished back in 2015, but it really goes a long way back to the circa 1865, engraven by Thomas Nast. And I'm pretty sure that people are familiar with it, because it's the one about the great emancipation. Why did I bring this out? Is because the House of Consciousness is full of old motherfuckers. All of them are hella old. So by them bringing in some young blood, it would seem like they would be trying to preserve the legacy of knowledge and transferring that knowledge forward. But hell no, that's not what they're doing, bringing in these weirdos. Essentially, they have lost their fucking mind. Rather than looking for people who have a sense of brain, this is what they're looking for in this bottom left corner. You feel me? Looking for our women to be humbled in the face of these men. Looking for the men to just squat down and wait to be sold some more. Looking for the black men to become the person who starts to make those transactions. know what I'm saying? And that's just on the left side. We ain't even got to the right. But if we talk about the middle, this was the driving force for all of this change. And it ran all the way through the Reconstruction and Jim Crow era. Had this dude sitting on the top of the circle. And then you had his people continuing to praise him for being on the top of the circle of emancipation. Now I don't want to preach too much. I just want to use art to make this point, because as you see here, there was a whole lot of people gathered behind the gate, and we only had one black family in front of the gate, and there was one little dog. If I was the kid, I used to be scared of dogs. You wouldn't even saw me in this picture. I was been gone fast. But we had the mean dogs in my neighborhood that they could, like 6 foot gates, they used to just boom and hit the gate and had a head over the gate. Now here's another thing. If you got to go get your passport, or you got to go get your manumission papers, or you got to file any level of, government assistance, you're going through trying to get the Freedmen's Bureau, or you're just even trying to vote, all of that shit could be depicted in this picture right here. All of it. What they're not saying is there were so few of these places that they would have had to walk for miles. Thus, we hear that story about 20 miles up and 20 miles back. Now, there's so much more. Like in this bottom corner, you can see the dude on a horse with his arms raised. And then you can see the field that they were plucking. See, the general idea is that if we could have our own land, then we could have our own labor to produce that for our land. Now, this dude's going to be at the bottom, but this was most important because I heard Sabitter say, I was raised, with my mom. So mom has 7 people. She has 7 kids that had to be raised. And so when I saw this, I was like counting them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was like, damn, which one of these is Sonetta? And I figured because he had to wear his sister's shoes, that it would have been this one back here as a youngster back in 1865. I told you the niggas old than a motherfucker, man. They old as shit. Let's keep going, because this is what me and B1, the founder of the B1 Network, Brother Taz, was on. We was on some real shit. We didn't even want to keep fucking around with them little peon type niggas. And so when this, y'all know him, Byron Allen, super billionaire who tried to sue, who actually did sue Comcast, and he used that 1865 court case as his precedent. He used that as his precedent. And so we were going in like, man, you a bitch ass nigga, because he went to the Supreme Court with this case, and it established the but for. So whenever you work for a corporation or for a business and there's racism or discrimination, housing market, real estate business, stores or whatever, if the argument is they discriminated against me, these people are racist, his loss in the Supreme Court said it's a but for standard, which means it had to be but for the racism. If there is anything else that it could have been about, then it's no longer a claim. It's an invalid claim. It's all because this one selfish motherfucker was up there. And so as you see here, this was on fat ass dude's channel and shit. And so he almost had 1,000 in that mug, 890 just about. And so we try to flame this dude. You know what I'm saying? B1 Network live classroom. That one ain't even a channel no more. This is probably the channel that had been knocked off. But he was like, live room class number 1 is blocked. No time for that nonsense, because he was in the middle of his interview. And the only reason I could capture it is because I was in there trying to flame him too. Like, I didn't give a shit. Nigga, Byron Allen, 1865, all of that shit's incredible, because the things that I was talking about back then got swept under the rug. Like when we say distractions, we mean that shit. Addressing systemic discrimination in lending, of course, the but for, and then now you go back to addressing the systemic discrimination in lending. This came out before his, and what I was trying to work on or looking to establish at the time, never finished it, was to create this commission to study and develop proposals to address the impact of adverse credit determinations on Black households. See, I was still editing it. I even still had households of color on there, but then I scratched that shit out. This was edition 1. I was like, man, fuck that. Black households, like, why the fuck would I care about the credit quality of a third generation immigrant? So anyway, that's what I was on. I was on some shit that was like, man, I can't stand these dudes, because it's because they didn't burn their face, but their hearts are still made out of, soft marshmallows and shit. On the inside of their chest is still marshmallows. Like they just, that shit hurts, goddamn it. It fucking hurts. That shit fucking hurts. But beyond being, a bit frustrated about everything that's going on, we just try to find a way to keep making it through. You know what I'm saying? This used to be my shit right here. But I highly doubt they understand this culture that they continue to talk about and try to degrade. I highly doubt that they understand what it meant to be like one of these people, when the music is blaring and everybody out there chilling and hanging out, and you know what I'm saying? I highly doubt that they understood seeing the one person who looked like he can make it out of there, and the rest of the people were like, we got to protect this guy because he may be the only one who make it out. Now, similarly, I was B1 Brother Moses. I was B1 before I came B1 Brother Moses, and what I was called by the people like these in my neighborhood was the pillar of the community. I was one of the people who would have had to stand behind him whenever there was drama that popped off. I would have had to stand behind him, and the big brother or the big cousin right here, the big brother, would have had to catch that fade and knock them dudes back. They would have still came back with the drive-by that caused everybody to scramble, but this is exactly what we're talking about. This is exactly it. And they like to judge and be critical of this as if they know anything about it. And I know they don't, which is why images like this strike home. Why does this image strike home? Because there was the dude inside the prison that said, he got your son out there stealing radios and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he got stupid hot to when he got out, this motherfucker, he was willing to risk his life. He was willing to risk his life to reestablish the sanity and reestablish the relationship with his son, because his son was out there and he was all the way out there. And so now that we put those stories out there, man, we got to get back to the drill session, because that's what I promised. So that's what we're going to get into. You've seen the premise. Start talking to me. You've seen the premise. Now let's get into this loop drill. Appreciate y'all for listening and who's still rocking with us. Time to get this money. Let me know if you can hear me now.
Appreciate the call. All right, man. Come on. That shit is dead. No energy, no life in there. All right, family. Yeah, we're getting ready to go ahead and play this video. And I want you to know we're going to keep on doing what we're supposed to do, family. People are trying to take me off my square. It's easy to get off your square, but you know what? You got to sit down, relax, and then come with the information. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women, the sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. You see what I'm saying? What do you mean they not playing fair, Sarnetta? I'll tell you. This is why I don't want to get into the going back and forth with these dudes. These dudes will say anything they want to say about you, and then when you blow up on them, they flag you. They flag your video. They want to flag your video. I could easily get Tasha K. I could easily dispute Tasha K. This fucking woman is up in there lying on everything. If you got any evidence of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish. Cease and desist right now. There you go.
Shit, well, my name ain't Tasha K. I'm B1 Brother Moses, and I ain't ceasing and desisting shit. All right, let's get back to it.
You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women, the sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. Come with the information. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women, the sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. It's easy to get off your square, but you know what? You got to sit down, relax, and then come with the information. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women and sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. I'll tell you. This is why I don't want to get into the going back and forth with these dudes. These dudes will say anything they want to say about you, and then when you blow up on them, they flag you. They flag your video. This fucking woman is up in there lying on everything. If you got any evidence of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish. These dudes are not playing fair. The dudes that bang on me, the women, the sisters that bang on me, they not playing fair. You see what I'm saying? Tasha K, this fucking woman is up in there lying on everything. If you got any evidence of me doing what you say I do, getting arrested what you say I do, I challenge you to put it up. Well, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm telling you to cease and desist right now. There you go. You see? I'm saying cease and desist, Tasha K, because you're a big fish. You're a big fish.
All right, man. So give me 1 second because I'm just now seeing that the other screens that I brought out of the archives at the beginning, they're still popping up and it's causing my internet to run slow. So give me a second. It was that one. And okay, we got this one too. So let me see. Let's see if we can see it. I'm right here. Okay, I know what I need right now. Yeah, I need this one right here, man. It's that time, boy. Yeah, it's that time right now. Y'all know who y'all messing with, huh? These dudes ain't playing fair. I got you, my guy. I got you. Don't you worry about nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Cause shit, I can show you a little something, man. Cause you got me fucked up, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Oh, they bitches, huh? Oh, they bitches and shit? Are we lying and shit over here? We don't got no motherfucking receipts and shit, nigga. We don't got no motherfucking receipts and shit, nigga. What this nigga talk about, nigga? We got baking soda over here, nigga. Baking soda. I got baking soda, nigga. I'm gonna make these motherfucking pancakes on this punk ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You ain't got no motherfucking receipts over here, nigga. Chalk me up, nigga. Chalk me up, nigga. I need my shit right now, nigga. I'm gonna go live right now, nigga. Where my motherfucking water go, nigga? Shit, I'll be back, nigga. I gotta go get my water and get this shit boiling, man. Talking that shit to us, nigga. I don't fucking play that shit. I'm B1 Brother Moses, and I give a fuck about that.
Yes, I'm letting you know right now. Cease and desist. I'm not gonna say it no more. I think you are worth me going after. You are worth me going after, and I'm talking about slander. You know, you are worth me going after because I guarantee you can't prove a goddamn thing that you said. Now, you go ahead and keep listening to them haters that's out there. You can't prove a goddamn thing that you said. I have never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for nothing like that. You can't find that nowhere. Damn thing that you said. Now you go ahead and keep listening to them haters that's out there. You can't prove a goddamn thing that you said. I have never been to prison for crack. 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 I have never been to prison for nothing like that. You can find that nowhere. And if you got it, then show and prove it. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. I wash my hands with him. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. Motherfuckers turning on just to get a couple of dollars. Brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty, for crack. I have never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for crack.
Hold on,
I have
got my
never
water now,
been to
man.
prison
What the fuck you
for crack.
talking about, nigga?
I have never been to prison
Cooking up
for nothing like that. You can't find that nowhere. And if you got it, then show and prove. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent.
Why you lying?
I watched my.
Why you lying?
Where I said that I was done.
You lying and shit.
I'm not
what,
fucking
nigga?
with my brother Polite,
Nigga,
whether he's innocent or.
calm your
Where I
ass
said
down,
that
man.
I was done.
You better
I'm
calm
not
your ass
fucking with my
down,
brother
nigga.
Polite,
Lying to the people and shit.
Prison for crack. I have
Never?
never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for crack. I have never been to prison for nothing like that. You can't find that nowhere. And if you got it, then show and prove. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. I wash my hands with him. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. I have never been in prison for crack. I have never been to prison for nothing like that. You can't find that nowhere. And if you got it, then show and prove it. Where I said that I was done.
Fuck you
I'm
talking about,
not
nigga. I
fucking
was
with my
there.
brother Polite,
Okay,
whether he's innocent or guilty. I wash my hands with him. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. Where I said that I was done. I'm not fucking with my brother Polite, whether he's innocent or guilty. Motherfuckers turning on just to get a couple of dollars. We talking about selling our mothers out. We'll sell our mama out today, yo. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Niggas talking about people's mothers, wives.
Still talking that shit. Nigga, I know how to make it rock up, nigga. I know how to make this shit rock up, nigga, real quick, nigga. Nigga, talking
as
that
far
shit
as
lying, nigga.
The House of Consciousness and Brother Polite. As far as the House of Consciousness and Brother Polite, even though you don't give a damn, because like I said, I already know it's not about the child or whoever's involved. It's not about that. It's really about y'all been trying to tear down the House of Consciousness for years because you don't like when we bang on the Hebrews. You don't like when we bang on religion. You don't like when we bang on a lot of things. And we do that for the hearts and minds of the people just to see if we can get y'all some knowledge. But I'm going to say it anyway. And y'all can hold me on what I'm about to tell you. Hold me on it. I don't support pedophilia for the last time. What I want to say to y'all today is,
no much shit right there, nigga. Yeah.
as far as the House of Consciousness and Brother Polite, you know what I'm saying? So, I want this to be known for the people as well. Let me do this. And I'm going to tell you, because I know the people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, but I do. But I'm going to say it anyway. And y'all can hold me on what I'm about to tell you. Hold me on it. I don't support pedophilia. But didn't y'all do this to me before? I want to play a clip of a video.
I don't know what I
I'm
did with
gonna
my
play
lighter,
this
man.
clip right quick.
Seeing some shit, man. Hearing some shit, man.
Here's a dude who I never known.
I find it. I left that shit over there.
Know him. Never met him a day in my life. Never met this brother. I gets on Judah Nazareth's channel, right? I go on Judah Nazareth's channel. And so I say to...
I don't know what this nigga talking about. These goddamn Pop-Tarts get to the motherfucker, man.
Let me get it.
Keep fucking hitting the shit.
Okay, that's not the one. Let me remove that. And so,
Fuck
my
this
first
nigga
time
think he
speaking with
talking
this
to
brother,
me.
I say
Fuck that, I
to
need another hit, nigga.
Domo, I said, damn, Domo, to me, you are the best. Oh,
Now, sir.
I said, you're the best over there. I don't think nobody could beat you. And because I said Domo was the best over there, the dude got mad at me. Like, what the fuck you talking about? He the best. I never even heard of this dude. I don't know him. Never met
Y'all
him.
know about these though. Y'all
Don't know
about
what he
these
looked like.
chemos, man.
He started
Y'all know
spazzing
about
out on me.
these. Y'all
So y'all
ain't
know what
following,
happens
see?
if a man
Get that
spaz
piece
out on me
right
and
there.
go in on me. We start going. He started going at me. I start going at him. So let me let you know. Let me let you hear it.
Sir. You and I ain't never had no beef, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right now, I think you're the most official to
Yes,
me.
sir.
To me, I say
I'm
you
the
the
most
most
official
official
scary
dude.
nigga.
No, over there
I'm the
on
most official nigga on
SDVDL.
YouTube,
Whoa,
nigga.
big cloud
How
chasing.
the
I hope
fuck
you
you
get
gonna
paid,
call
Judah.
somebody official, nigga?
See, I don't even know the dude that's speaking. Never spoke to him a day in my life. He never spoke to me. He never had a conversation with me. So he gets upset because I say Domo is the most
Stop
official
lying,
dude I've
nigga.
heard. I like Domo. I listen to him.
Limo.
And so because of that, he spazzes out. And then he
You
twists
motherfucker
my
be
words. So we're
lying,
going to
man.
let you hear it because I got to clear it up. And Cynthia G,
Fuck you mean,
Yvette,
nigga?
Irene Yvette, all of them heard
Motherfuckers be
this.
lying,
But
nigga.
somehow, all of them heard this. But for some reason or another,
Bitch
they
ass
all
nigga.
missed the way this nigga was talking about me and was talking to me. Because if he wanted to have a dialogue with me, he could have did that. But when a nigga call you a bitch nigga and this and that and this and that, of course the next man is going to turn up. And so I get heated. And I said to him, because he kept going on and on and on about Polite and about Polite. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what Polite do with his penis. I'm going to let you hear it because I got to clear it up. And Cynthia G, Yvette, Irene Yvette, all of them heard this. But somehow, all of them heard this. But for some reason or another, they all missed the way this nigga was talking about me and was talking to me. Because if he wanted to have a dialogue with me, he could have did that. But when a nigga call you a bitch nigga and this and that and this and that, of course the next man is going to turn up. And so I get heated. And I said to him, because he kept going on and on and on about Polite and
He do that, nigga. What that nigga say?
I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what Polite do with his penis. Because he kept going on and on and on about Polite and about Polite. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what Polite do with his
You
penis.
said that shit, my nigga? What you tell him?
And I said to him, because he kept going on and on and on about Polite and about Polite. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what Polite do with his penis. We start going. He started going at me. I start going at him. So let me let you know. Let me
I had
let
to
you
get at
hear.
him, man. 100%.
Sir. You and I ain't never had no beef, huh?
Right now, I think you the most official to me. To me, I say
I'm
you
the
the
most official scary
dude.
nigga.
No, over there
I'm the
on
most official nigga
SDVDL.
on YouTube,
Whoa,
nigga.
big cloud chasing.
How
I
the
hope
fuck
you
you
get
gonna call
paid, Judah.
somebody official, nigga?
See, I don't even know the dude that's speaking.
Come on, Ice.
Never spoke to him a day in my life. He never spoke to me. He never had a conversation with me. So he gets upset because I say Domo is the most official dude I've heard. I like Domo. I listen to him. And so because of that, he spazzes out.
He
And
spazzed out
then
on
he
you, nigga?
twists my words. So we're gonna let you
They be
hear
doing
it
that shit,
because I
don't they,
got
hey,
to
man?
clear it up. And Cynthia G.
Oh, I know about her.
Yvette, Irene,
I know.
Yvette,
Oh, yeah, Irene.
all of them
I know about her.
heard this. But somehow he did. And I said to him, because he kept going on and on and on about polite and about polite. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what polite do with his penis. I'm saying it nice. Y'all know how I said it. I used the D word. I said, I don't give a F about what polite do with his penis. Not talking about a little girl, but then he goes and you're going to see it. He turns it around and say, oh, Sonetta said he don't care what polite do with a 14-year-old. Y'all know, y'all never heard me say it. I'm surprised at Cynthia G. But then again, so no, you can't be surprised.
There you go. Let Daddy get that pound to preach the head. There you go. Hold up. Let Daddy get that. Let's don't be disrespectful. I'm not a father at all. You're not.
See, now, real talk. I was listening across the line last night, and they were having that conversation that needed to be happening over there. See, they're also some of the people on the internet, not just the internet though. They're also in the street having this conversation and looking for ways that we can start to heal our community. Whether it's working with those who are incarcerated, those who are making their transition from incarceration back to the world, providing those opportunities to link with brothers the best that they can. But the biggest part is giving them some structure in their life to prevent that revolving door from hitting their brothers one more again. So I was on that show last night listening, and it was mind blowing. But while I was there, I saw my dude Taz Exclusive hit there. Oh, co-founder of the B1 Network, Taz Exclusive. He hit the chat, and I was like, damn, that's what's up. I didn't even know he'd be listening over here. You know who else I see listening over there? Pretty damn gangster. She be over there damn near every time because I be listening a lot. So I had to include this little section there from those brothers because they be talking the truth. So now back to regularly scheduled roast session. Drill loops, part 3. Let's go.
All right, my bad. I'm sorry. It looked like you were stunning. That's why. Just remember, you want to call him my spiritual father, that's fine. No problem. Your spiritual father's a child molester. Got him. Got him. Just remember, you want to call him my spiritual father, that's fine. No problem. Your spiritual father's a child molester. Got him. Got it. Just remember, you want to call him my spiritual father, that's fine. No problem. Your spiritual father is a child molester. You understand that? Okay, go ahead. Take that one right there. That's what you got to do. So who raised you? That's what you got to understand. He's under the chair right now. Come on now.
You understand you're charged with 40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count. That you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement. And you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count. And that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most of the rules. You understand that? How do you plead, guilty or not guilty? As to all the indictments that are decided by the district attorney. Did anybody force you or threaten you in any way to cause you down to this guilty? Anyone promise you anything to cause you down this guilty?
Let's keep it real. So now you're talking about what?
See, one of the main problems is that was not no sugar. That was sugar booger. And now I just use deodorant, man. I don't want the people coming after me, man. And so all of this was for educational purposes as we continue to listen to the. Hold on, man. This ain't gonna happen right here. Hold on. God. I don't want y'all calling me no clown either, but we did have to drive home that point. They cannot continue to come out to black sisters like that. My little sister, like the Eagle, she's off limits, man. I don't give a fuck how hard she broke your feelings in any time before this. Any type of respect that they could claim that they had going into this moment, I washed all of that shit off, because the minute you start being disrespectful like that, to me, that tells me that you always had some underlying bullshit that you needed to get off your chest. I respect somebody who gets it off their chest more immediately. Nigga, get off who you mad at. Don't wait until it's hella long. You've been smiling at somebody's face for hella long. And, you know, I support your channel and I'm one of your Patreons, doing all of that shit like it really means a fuck. Because the lesson, the message has to be spread. Now, if he ever did listen to Eagle, then he would have known. You know what I'm saying? He would have known. And shout out to Simetter's crack pipe. Hey, I gotta put that one up there. Damn, and I have my boy, who is that? Ron 314. I had him up on the whole screen. That's shady. Anyway, he would have known that the Eagle's message needed to be carried out by all of the networks that he's associated with. All of the networks that he affiliates with are predominantly males. And so when the Eagle is talking about what have you built and they claim to have built something, that theme should have been carried through all of them. If they needed to be more vigilant, that should have been something that they were. See, what was her name? I know the title is like Ashantiwa, but she was like a queen mother on the west coast of Africa. And the story is called The Golden Stool, The Golden Stool. So when you look that up, The Golden Stool, you'll realize that it was about like this queen mother, you know what I'm saying? And they were coming to invade and all of that shit, coming to try to steal slaves. And, you know, she was holding it down. And then they kidnapped like her husband or something. They kidnapped her. And so she got hella mad at them dudes. And she was basically saying, if you motherfuckers would let somebody come and steal your king or steal your prince, then you are not men. You know what I'm saying? So she gave him a destructive body bag. And it seems like the brothers today do not want to listen to that no more. So when our women start saying we need this, and we need this from the men, and we're not providing that, it's not even just like the providing of shoes and you know, and a stable living environment. That's not what they're asking from the heart. From the heart, they are asking men to be men. And what our problem is that now this whole fucking conscious community network is bringing in men who have forever had a hard time being men. And that shit is embarrassing. So now, rather than having the message of a goat or the message of an eagle going forward, now he has a team full of snakes that's supposed to be going forward, a team full of weirdos that's supposed to be going forward, a team full of incels and men going their own way and saving yourself and pumping and dumping men. I don't even want to call them men. These is male blacks. Nigga, they ain't even the same way I regard that other side as, you know what I'm saying? They're either, what do they call them? I call them male whites, male white Asians, male white Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to think about them, because they think from the lens that they are males first. You know what I'm saying? The other ones think from the lens of, you know, I'm white first. And again, it's a hard message to get people just to understand being black first. I didn't even ask you to be pro-black. I didn't even ask you to raise your fist. I didn't even ask you to travel to Africa or none of that shit. None of that shit matters if in your heart you don't love and respect your people. You know what I'm saying? So when we have somebody with a platform as large as his, and now he's, you know, not just giving credibility and validity to them, he's influencing them to do more, then it even takes back the level of change that we had even made in all these 3 years. Having these conversations, taking them to these panels and debating with them, yelling at them, cussing with them, cussing at them, you know, chatting at them to try to get their minds back on being men and get their minds away from being cowards. And so, you know, that's my story, man. I'm B1 Brother Moses, and I'm just here to knock the fucking white off these niggas. And I could go forward, but you know, I gotta save some of them. We got drill content, drill loops for days now. The co-founder of the B1 Network, He gonna have to come with it next time, man. I got little gadgets and gizmos I done brought in. Oh yeah, I'm going for the best drill loop of 2021 at the B1 Awards. Y'all be sure to vote for B1 Brother Moses for the best drill loops. And that's all I got right now. Oh wait, I didn't call out a whole bunch of people that came through, slid through, and showed your boy some love. Oh god damn, it was now I get the fire signs and the emojis in the chat. I had to be a whole Pookie from the west side, nigga, to get fire signs and emojis, man. God damn. And I ain't never had this many comments before either. So god damn. If I ain't say your name is this far, I'm gonna just try to scroll it back. So we got El Shiba Sekhmet, salute. I just found out what Sekhmet meant too. So salute. Kevin Brown, I see you all around. Salute. Ebony, salute. Oh, All Heart came through, like always. Salute. This says Grammy nominees BTS. Salute. All Heart. Damn. Is it Alikia? I still can't say your name, but you've been here rocking the whole time, so salute. Don't know a Shuni T, but you are going to have to get a profile picture on your avatar if you want to keep rocking, because I don't like white people and you know, the avatars. Like, you could convince me to leave you alone, at least with a black avatar. But as long as I don't see any avatar at all, I automatically assume you're white. All right. So Nakawando Salante, man, I'm getting international. That's got to be an African, man. So let me see. Glitch series and Crackhead series. This needs to happen. Salute, man. We ain't making the whole series dealing with this dude, man. That's not what's going to happen. They either going to bow down or they're going to get knocked down. He cannot give them a safe space. He cannot give these little dirty bastard cowards a safe space. Now they can run up under his skirt. Now that somebody then bought out the Manosphere name, they cannot find a safe space underneath the House of Consciousness. Now imagine that. One of these whoremongers trying to convince Captain Tazariak about their lifestyle. You know, they try to have a lot of debates over there. Imagine, let's say, a Dumil or a Fantasia going over there trying to preach that, you know, that pump and dump or that save yourself black men, trying to preach that ideology and whatever it's called, ideology and lifestyle to the ISUPK. Man, that body bag would be swift and easy. So let me keep going. See, Shell, you've been rocking with me the whole thing too. So salute. G-Chow was good with it. Who else we got? Didalinda? You must have been referred to, what's the name? You must have been referred by the other co-founder of the B1 Network, Nyla Says, because that's what's up. Sonetta is crack pipe, man. God damn, that's funny as fuck. Amber, salute and thanks for subscribing. Asia Henry, I see you all the time. I appreciate your support. Who else we got? Northern Bell, you be with me all the time too, so I appreciate you sliding through. See, Shell, you lasted the whole thing. That's amazing. Did I miss anybody? GZ, salute. Marcus X Sada. Sada? Like General Sada students? Anyway, that's what's up. Salute. Joel L, salute. Man, I told you it's a lot of y'all. Moral of this, salute. I said Shatera, but I'm gonna say it again. Chris Flanoy, salute. I done seen you on a couple of like chats, man. You seem to get it, man, as I fly through this black YouTube space, trying to find people who actually get it so we can come together and continue to bust these dudes' head. Now the Queendom. Wow. Sorry I missed this one. I am sorry I missed this one, but like she says, welcome to the loop drills, nigga. We'll keep rocking these shits until these niggas bow down and get down, man. It's just gonna get better from this because I'm just getting started. I don't fucking play that bullshit. Who else we got? I think that's about everybody. Nope, we got Mel L. I got you. Appreciate you for joining. Who else? Coco Hugh. Same thing that I said, even though I like your fucking message. Same thing that I said. You'd be better off getting an avatar picture, whether it should be black or something like that, maybe a scene. But with a blank avatar, I'm not likely to keep you up on the screen. I'll most likely block the shit out of you. Pink Butterfly, salute. What did you miss, man? You missed one hell of a drill session, man. That shit is over, but you've been here rocking so you can hit the playback. I'm not taking this shit off. Fuck them niggas. They just gonna have to strike my shit, kiss my ass. We the niggas that they talking about, talking all this shit to. So, man, fuck them. This nigga said, you said he ain't turn up, though. Nigga, I turned all the way up. Nigga, you tripping. hey, I turned all the way up. It could get worse, though. So the more they try to keep throwing these bitches out there and these hoes out there and these, you know what I'm saying? He tried to say it was some slanders. Nigga, we just trying to we trying to bring this conversation to life, and motherfuckers keep ducking it. Specifically people in your network right now, and you allowing them to duck this smoke. And our community is only way our community gonna get better is if we keep having men stand up and strong Black women stand up. And we got to get to the point of calling that bullshit out. They like to say whether it's in our families, but like the first video showed, man, this shit is everywhere. They're not safe in the school. They're not safe in their community. They're not safe in their homes. Man, if that's still the case by 2025, man, fuck this shit. Then nigga, no law should matter no more. No motherfucking consequence should matter no more. No fucking fear of some system should matter no more. 2025, what do we got to do to get our message out that strong to where they have no chance anymore? They have no chance. I don't know, but I'm with the shits. Charzay, the driller gangs, man, smoking on them dead ox, man. That's what's up. Salute. And no, I don't need to stop. We just getting started. All right, so I scratch your neck. Hey, somebody was like, hey, go look in that closet again. That's what they be doing, man. Xander, salute, my guy. What up, nephew? You know, you still on the radar and you got my prayers, brother. Keep getting through it. Keep fighting strong, man. Stand up like a man. Back straight. And Pete Kelly, I salute. So, Midtown Pookie, man, you late to the motherfucker, man. First of all, you're gonna have to pay some tithes and offerings. At some point, I'm gonna drop my PayPal for Midtown Pookie, and he ain't give me. Ron 314 didn't give me that loan for $1,000, so I could open up funds and guns too. So we're gonna have to get the B1 network right, man. I got all these business ideas. All I need to do is get my Sal Bastard voice, nigga. Be like, nigga, on my loan, I told you to tell Man of World Peace to give me that loan, and that's the voice that I'm trying to give. All heart and grit and grind. He got to do that with Ron 314 because Ron 314, he got connections, man. We got to let that happen. Sister Lovely K, salute. Said P. Kelly. All right, now another one. Jewel A, salute. Is y'all going to let me go or not, man? God damn. Man, fuck that. That's all I got. So I'm out. This dude said drop the link. Kiss my ass.